Hi, Brad.
Hi.
I got to check out the movie last night. It was great fun, absolute real romp, lots of fun, and definitely has a feel of a lot of the essence of the comics. So probably more so than the first film, I felt. So was that always the intention?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, I think that, we learned lessons making the first film, and we wanted to make a movie that was more accessible to a larger audience, and that meant adding more humor and upping the ante on the action sequences. And we wanted people just to laugh the whole way through the movie and have a good time.
And so, of course, we get a lot of the new characters, people who have been asking to see a lot of the classic characters like Casey Jones, Bebop Rocksteady, Crane. So it feels very much like a nod to the fans this time around rather than like with that first film. So was that really important for you guys to address that in this film?
Yes, very important, because the Turtle fans are a passionate group of people, and these are beloved characters, and there is some responsibility that comes with making a movie, and I think that it's incumbent upon us to hear what the fans are asking for, and if we can deliver, to try and deliver it to them.
Sure. And so if this film goes well, which, I'm assuming it will because it was lots of fun, I think we can safely bet that we're going to get another film. And for you, who would be your dream Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle character to have in the next film?
You know what, Kai, I'll be honest with you, I have never given that any thought. It's been such a arduous journey to get the movie to here. We finished the film about a week ago, and there's been no thought or talk about a third Turtle movie because, I'm exhausted.
Yep.
So, let's see how it does, and then when and if that, if that call comes, then I'll start thinking.
Yeah, and do you think, because you did get to address, with the fans for adding in some of the characters that they really wanted to see, do you think maybe this time around you'll listen to the fans as well?
Of course,
maybe
we always
on board?
listen. We always listen to the fans. I mean, that's one part in making remakes, and you have to listen to the fans because you don't want to alienate the core audience that loved the property in the first place.
And as you can see, I'm wearing my Donatello mask.
Yeah, you're Donnie.
So he's my favorite.
Yeah.
So for you, who's your favorite character?
Well, I like Leo. He's the strong, silent type, and he kind of always keeps a level head. And as a producer, that's probably a good trait to have. Sure. So I relate most to Leo.
Great. All right. And also, what were some of the challenges that you faced during, with this film as opposed to with the first film?
The shooting of the film went actually very smoothly. We didn't really have any issues. All of the challenges came during the post period because the movie, this is boring, but the movie has 1,600 visual effects shots. That's a tremendous amount of work. That means every time you see a turtle on screen, that's someone doing a lot of work to make that come to life. And the time schedule, the crunch came at the end where we finished the movie, 10 days ago, and there was real concern that we weren't going to finish the movie in time.
Yeah, sure. And for you, what was some of your favorite moments to film for this particular movie?
Two things come to mind. I mean, Madison Square Garden, just being around those basketball players, and that was really fun. On the first chase, the convoy, where they break up the convoy, we shot that in Buffalo, New York. So the main crew stayed in Manhattan, and then I went up to New York with the second crew and shot that. And I've done action before, but I've never done action like that before, and all the explosions and the cars getting wrecked and the motorcycles. That was kind of great stuff and really fun to watch.
Also, in this film, we got to see a lot more of the Turtles' characters, sort of grow and develop as opposed to, moving on from the first one. How did you sort of balance that out, as well as allowing space for the new characters to come in and be able to get a sense of who some of those new characters are?
It was really important to us that people got to know the Turtles in this film. I don't think we accomplished that as well as we could have in the first one. And so that was something where you learn from making a movie and saying, well, I think we can do a better job here. So that might have been the most important plot element, was making sure that the audience knows each turtle, not as a group of four, but each turtle themselves, and that each one has a personality. So we were very focused on that. So I'm glad that you felt that.
Yeah. Great. All right. Thanks for your time, Brad.
Sure thing.
I really appreciate it.
Sure
and really enjoyed the movie. It was great fun.
I'm glad to hear that.
Thank you.